Hi, it's Professor Blakey. How's everybody doing? And the topic of tonight's video is, what is a trademark? So, what is a trademark? Let's get started. The topic for tonight's video is, what is a trademark? Are you seeking knowledge? Well, then you've come to the right place. Subscribe to Glenn Maven Digital Publishing, where we upload videos about the media, free speech videos, satire videos, sociology videos, literature, anthropology, psychology, etc. The topics covered in this video are sources of law for trademarks, the definition of a trademark, how to prove a case, answering the question, does a business need to register their trademark? And also how long do trademarks last? So check it out and let's get started. So how did trademarks ever become a part of intellectual property law? Well, the first lawsuits were between business people. One business person was using a certain trademark, a word or symbol signifying their business, their goods and services as the source of goods and services, and another company is using something similar. And one person thinks the other's is too similar, and that it might cause confusion. So the source of law for trademarks is court cases. The courts originally developed this law and came up with the idea that one business can't pass itself off as another, and devised a bunch of standards for trademark infringement. The real heartbeat of a trademark infringement case is likelihood of confusion. Likelihood of confusion means that one consumer would be confused between the two companies and might purchase the defendant's goods and services instead of the plaintiff's. So it's likelihood of confusion in the consumer's mind. But the definition of a trademark is words or symbols that signify the source of goods and services. And these cases were developed over time, and eventually there was a federal statute written. So the US Congress took action and created the Lanham Act, and that is the trademark law that governs the land. But case law still matters, and also most states have a trademark statute in the state. For example, California has a state trademark statute. So how do you prove infringement, and what are the elements of a case in a trademark area? So the plaintiff would have to prove that they're using the trademark in business. This is called the use in commerce standard. And then secondly, likelihood of confusion in consumers as to the source of goods and services. And you don't have to register your trademark in order to bring a lawsuit, because the focus is really on protecting consumers. So if we want to protect consumers and one business is using a confusing trademark, confusing with the other business, a registration requirement isn't going to really help resolve that consumer protection issue. That being said, we should point out that there's a lot of benefits to registering your trademark, and you can register both at the state level and the federal level. So what is a trademark? A trademark is words or symbols that signify the source of goods and services. Those symbols can be something as simple as an apple with a bite out of it, which symbol is the symbol for Apple computer, or it can be a swoosh, like on a Nike sneaker, and that sort of thing. So there are words and symbols that people see in the business setting, in a sales environment, and they recognize those as symbols of origin, that it's coming from a particular company, and that is, in a sense, the authentic product of that company that it's not a knockoff of the Nike shoes or a knockoff of the iPhone. And yeah, so you have to prove likelihood of confusion in order to win a trademark case. You don't have to be registered, but there are benefits of it being registered. You register with the administrative agency known as the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. You can file that you're intending to use the mark in the future, but you do actually have to be using it in commerce for that to be effective in the long run. How long does a trademark last? Well, trademarks can last forever. Unlike patents and copyrights that are find their source in the U.S. Constitution and they are constitutionally limited in time, a trademark can last forever. Why would that be? Well, we wouldn't want there to be a day that consumers can be confused. So trademarks can last forever. And that's what a trademark is.